What a win. What a game. If you watch that, it was a bit touch and go for a little bit, wasn't it? But in the end, a 1-0 win against a very, very dangerous, very good Bolton side, who were, until today, 14 games unbeaten. So that's some achievement. Very, very important win. Big win for us. Massive win. Huge win. I've done my notes again, same as I always do. And I'm just going to rattle through what I wrote and the time that I wrote it and then explain if it needs to. 7th, yeah, we started today. 7th in the league. Selection was a bit weird. Seeing Ryan Taylor starting again. No Podge this time. Maynard starting. And then obviously we had to muddle our defence up a little bit because of no Mickey Dimitri. He's obviously serving his match ban. Yeah, okay, and then kick-off. Nicky Maynard had a great chance within the first minute, but obviously didn't sink it. I noticed straight away Bolton came at us fast, hard, aggressive. Really, really good football from Bolton. And then Doyle absolutely rattles the crossbar at around about the 4-minute mark. By this point, 4 minutes in, I still haven't blinked, I don't think. Yeah, and then the other side of things, just showing how open and crazy this game was, or how it started. Nicky Maynard went for a class little half volley, I think it was, and their keeper, the 38-year-old, matched it with a fantastic save. The game looked really open, really lively, quite fun to watch if you're a neutral fan, I guess. Next thing I wrote, Doyle is silly. What a fantastic player he is. He's just unreal, and I can't believe they got him for free. Obviously, where was he before? Swindon? Is that right? Yeah. Can't believe they didn't take him up, but there we go. This was all in the first 10 minutes. Crazy. Playing mad fast football. The next 10 minutes slowed down a bit. So from sort of 15 to 25 minutes, it was much slower, much more controlled football. But it was really even. Yeah, Joss giving fouls away like he always does, and I'd written down here that he's on his 8th yellow card already this season. I think he'll serve another ban when he gets to 10. And obviously with 8 games left, that's not really what you want to be looking at. And just to show how attacking this game was, in the opening 36 minutes, there were 10 corners. Yeah, that was a bit mad, bit crazy start, to be fair. 38th minute, awful defending by us. Gifted Bolton the ball. A shot went across the goal. It was a bit of a scuff shot, but it went all the way across the goal from right to left as you look at it. And somehow, 2 or 3 of our defenders and about 4 of their attackers all just missed it, and it rolled all the way across to the other side, luckily. And I've written here half time, it could have been 3-3. It was just, the game was insane if you didn't watch it. Collins came on at half time. Lewis Collins for David Long King. And Collins played really well. I'll explain a bit more, and I've written about him a little bit more, but he had a brilliant game today. And then I've written here, I reckon we'll steal this 1-0. And obviously that's exactly what happened. But yeah, I just got the feel of it, But there we go. And then in the 54th minute, you had Priestley Farquharson absolutely squirming in pain on the floor, kicking the floor and all that sort of stuff, which is never nice to see. So yeah, I haven't watched, this is literally half an hour after the final whistle, so I've not watched any of the post-match interviews or anything like that yet, so we'll see what happens there. Joe Ledley then gets subbed on in the 58th minute, and then a free kick from us set up a lovely goal to Nicky Maynard. Free kick went into the box, sort of rolled about a bit, nobody did anything, and Nicky then hits it just before it rolls out for it would have been a goal kick or a corner, I'm not entirely sure, but the angle that he hit at was quite impressive, and it sunk it, which was lovely. And then I've written here, then going on into like the 60th odd minute or whatever, Lewis has been fantastic again. He had a brilliant game today. And then another shot by Nicky Maynard. I know he's not starting much for us and he did not get much game time, but And he didn't do loads today, but obviously I've mentioned 3 or 4 decent efforts he had in shots, and maybe he does need to start putting more of them away. But it's like he's trying to prove something, you know, that he should probably be starting more often. I personally would probably go Podge and Maynard. That's what I'd go for. Taylor, he had an okay game. He wasn't awful. He wasn't fantastic. He holds the ball quite well, and he is a presence because he's so big. But I don't think he's threatening enough to be keeping Podge off on the bench, you know. But there we go. What do I know? Ledley then, when he was playing, at times he went really, really high. I think, obviously, he normally sort of plays as a defensive midfielder more recently. But he was playing really high today, like he fancied a bit, you know, which is okay as long as there's cover at the back, I guess. And Lewis Collins was playing really, really well. Not like a 20-year-old or whatever he is. I think he was born in 2000, 2001, something like that. He was playing like he'd been in the league for years and years, so it's good to see. Potentially might give Michael Flynn a headache for the starting lineup. We'll see. Yeah, Labs slides in. Runs in and sort of hip attacks some guy. Sends him absolutely flying. Stupid tackle. 9th yellow card of the season in the 93rd minute. Not really needed. This really upset me right at the end. I don't know what it was. Probably about the 94th-ish minute. Bolton on the attack. Shot goes in. Ball stops on the line after a dodgy save from Nick Townsend. Did well to save it, mind. But obviously doesn't hold on to it. The ball was just spinning on the spot, on the line, and those Bolton players and Newport players absolutely going mad for it. And then Nick Townsend jumps on it, and then Bolton's number 25, I'm not sure what his name is, I know he's only a youngster, just stands there booting, throwing boots about, like, even though there's no chance he was getting to the ball. And I think he got told off. Who was it? Bennett just grabbed his ankle and sort of threw his leg out the way, and then Ledley and Kevin Ellison run over and tell him off, and that's probably not what you want, is it? The combined age of 70 telling a 20-year-old off. It was quite funny, but it was naughty though. It was really naughty. You shouldn't have been throwing boots around like that. Yeah, so that's game over. I don't think I blinked for the first 10-15 minutes of the game, and I don't think I breathed for the final 20 minutes of the game. It was brutal. We absolutely robbed them. It was great. Fun match to watch if you didn't watch it. If you did, fair play. We're now 7th. We've got, so one win could take us up to 5th. And we have got at least one game in hand on everyone above us. In some cases, 2 games in hand. And we're 4 points from an automatic promotion slot, and we've got a game in hand. So things are looking good. We do still sit 7th. Lots of other results went our way today. I think Forest Green is struggling without Jammer and all that sort of stuff, which bodes well for us. And just remember that, you know, Bolton 14 games unbeaten until they came to us, and I think that's us doing the double over them, which is always good to see. Next game is Friday, and it's a 6 o'clock kickoff, a bit of a weird one, and we're away. So just bear all that in mind. Make sure if you want to watch the game, you remember it's a 6 o'clock kickoff. All right, that's me, guys. I hope you enjoyed Reese and all that sort of stuff, and I'll catch you next time. See you later.
Many thanks for watching the latest content on the Amber Army channel. Please make sure you leave us a like. Make sure you subscribe for more content, both for the neutral football fan and also plenty of Newport County. Even more Newport County content can be found on the club's iFollow channel on the link above. It is just £4.49 per month to subscribe to that service. And those of you feeling extra generous can also support us on Patreon on the link at the bottom there. That would be a monthly donation of your choice. Thank you again. Make sure you've subscribed, and as always, up the county.